I think we can all agree that we all want to succeed. We want this nation to be a success. My name's Frank, and I'm going to talk to you about what I believe success is. I believe that much of our debate centers on how we define success. For me, growing up poor, success was anything different than where I was. Some people would believe that success would be having a good job, a job that you love, a job that pays well. I always thought that was the deal. For some people, really not working and just getting government benefits is success. Some people would say high gas prices and a green agenda is success because you've been taught that that is a better way to go. And so with the $5 gas we have here in California and a push to electric vehicles and getting rid of natural gas and propane, you would say that's successful. And you're right, to the extent that your Democratic leaders push this, you would probably be happy and you would call that success. I would call it success because they did a good job of that. However, I would define success as affordable fuel, cheap fuel, if you will. That'd be electricity, gasoline, diesel, propane, all of it. To me, success would be people doing well and paying their own way. Others would say no, success would be free college and free, loan forgiveness. They would define that as success. Others would say gender ideology is success because everyone's included and loved and valued. I would say traditional values and an adherence to that would be more my version of what I would call a successful population. I only say that because as someone who's taken more than their share of science, I don't know of any species that ever thrived because of gender dysphoria. In fact, I would say that probably disrupting the breeding program is probably what curtails a species. But you guys are educated, you know better than me, so I'll defer to you on that one. DEI is success to some. The fact that you got a job because you're brown or that you're black or you're a woman or gay or whatever it is, you'd say that's success. I would say the best person wins, and I would call that success. But again, we're going to debate differences in what we deem success. Some would say freedom is success. Others would say no, big government is success. When you have rent control and price controls and all kinds of rules and regulations, that would be success because the government knows best, not the people. And I'd say no, the people know what's best for them. But you can't trust the people because people are too dumb. They need to be managed. And I would say no, the people can self-manage. So we're going to debate what we call success on those terms. Also, I always thought that if you worked hard, got a good job, you could buy a house. Of course, you get a mortgage, you pay off your house. One day you leave that house to your kids. The American dream, we called it. Others would say no, perhaps a Section 8 voucher, free government housing is your definition of success. We're finally living the good life. We're living up in those tenement houses, not paying any rent. We're going to call that success. And so, with this in mind, we're going to debate forever if we're better in 4 years or not. Because maybe at the end of 4 years, if we've checked all my boxes, I'm going to say we're better off. But maybe you're going to honestly believe we're not better off because you have a different definition of what you call success. So these things definitely need to be looked at. You need to ask yourself, how do you define success? I do believe we all want this country to succeed, but that's the difference. Anyway, I love you. I hope you have a good day. Happy Veterans Day.